Previously on Cosmic Love.
It breaks my heart to deliver this news, employees of Pleasure Sphere 64, but it is my unfortunate duty to inform you that our friend and loyal PS64 employee, the All-Seeing Eye, has been ripped apart by the Marfikian terrorists.
Giant Eye, now predicting outcomes of battles in gladiator arena of the gods.
What could she have told us that was so important they had to kill her? Hey, those are my drawers. No one gets into my drawers without asking first. We found out something interesting. The Marfikian terrorists are searching for something. Repeat, they are searching for something.
Broadcasting live from Pleasure Sphere 64. It is my great honor to introduce Madam Xandra with Cosmic Love.
Good evening, ladies and tentacle monsters. You're listening to Cosmic Love, your best source for sex advice and the news of the day from here on Pleasure Sphere 64. The news of the day used to be about art openings and elevator traffic jams and coupons for the Jelly Within Spa and Salon. But today, the news is all about the hostage crisis here on PS64. We've determined that the Marfikian religious terrorists are not playing by their usual rules, not dragging everyone off to re-education camp. Instead, they're looking for something. As to what, your guess is as good as mine. If you made it through the acoustic bomb and you're out there, please dial me up and say hello. Your call's after this.
At the beginning of days, Ra created the planet Earth. But he grew dissatisfied with his creation and set sail on the tides of the Milky Way. Now his spirit inhabits all species who can turn their head to a G or F-class star. When you die, do you know where your soul is going? Don't let it be devoured by the demon god Amit. Visit the Temple of Ra, located on Deck 17. Services every Sunday.
And we're back.
Sister in Mandalorian Cole should not bring boyfriend home for holiday.
I'm sorry?
Sister in Cole, about interspecies boyfriend, smart lady say to shut up and let sister bring home boyfriend. Doc do not agree.
Hey folks, just tuning in. Doc is talking about a call I answered earlier in the day from a Saren lady whose sister wanted to bring home her Mandalorian boyfriend for the sun holiday. She was worried that her conservative parents would flip their lids and it would ruin the holidays. And I told her to let her sister make that decision for herself and to support her either way.
Is bad advice.
I'm not sure if I should be insulted you're disputing my advice or pleased you're taking an interest.
Rexine also have son holiday. It's time for family, not smut bombshell divide parent from child.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here.
Some things better kept private. Sex things better kept private.
But it's a serious boyfriend, not some casual hookup. If this girl wants her Mandalorian guy to be a part of her family, if it's important to her that her life isn't segmented off into little individual boxes with no communication between them, isn't that her decision to make?
What about parents? What about the rest of family? When sister ruins son holiday? Does not family deserve to have good holiday times?
Okay, so say she does bring her boyfriend home, and her parents freak out, call her an abomination, kick her and the boyfriend out of the house, and that casts a dark shadow over the rest of the sun holiday. How is that her fault? Didn't the asshole family bring that dark shadow upon themselves? It's their small-minded bigotry that's making them have a shitty holiday, not the poor girl or her boyfriend. All she did was try to be honest and include them in her life.
What about sister who call in with question? She does not judge, but she have dark holiday if if parent object. Does caller not deserve good son holiday?
Hive mother? Okay, clearly we are talking about you right now. Did this happen to one of your siblings? Be honest. That's what this show is about. Doc? Out with it.
Fine. When Doc is 6-year-old pupa, Hive sister bring Arcturian boyfriend home for son holiday.
And?
And Hive Mother say, or rightly say, that Uraxian do not mate with other species. Interspecies mate weaken Uraxian bloodline.
And that ruined the holiday for you, didn't it?
I have not seen Hive sister since that day.
That must have made a big impression on you. You were only a child.
Uraxian children treat as adult. No time for cuddle. Soon as exoskeleton develop, Uraxian learn to fight.
But still, you learned at such a young age that interspecies relationships ruin the holidays, ruin family, make people disappear. Your sister chose an Arcturian boyfriend, and you've never seen her again.
Doc do not want psychoanalysis. Just want to say Yoko did not consider family experience of holiday.
I'm sorry that happened to you, kiddo.
It was valuable lesson.
No, she was wrong. Your Hive Mother was
Do
wrong.
not speak ill of Hive Mother.
Sorry. I'm sorry. This is clearly a touchy subject for you. We can put a pin in it. But I appreciate your honesty. It's not easy to talk about these things.
Doc do not need approval of smut lady.
Well, you have it anyway.
Fine, whatever. We keep moving now.
Sure. I'll answer more calls when we've landed safely in our next little hideaway. Listeners, guests of Pleasure Sphere 64, I'll check back in with you as soon as I can. Marficians, if you're listening, it's not too late to turn this around. If my show has swayed any of your hearts, please call in and join us. We'd welcome you with open arms. And maybe open other things as well.
Doc open nothing for Marfician field.
At least consider opening your mind, my friend. This is Madam Xandra, checking out for now. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Hey, PS64 employees. We're slowly but surely working our way up to Deck 45. Even though the Marficians don't seem to be following their usual protocol of bringing all the unconscious guests to a central re-education center, we figure it's still our best bet for running into someone and figuring out what these mother flippers are up to. If you're near the Temple of Ra or Beach Level 20, call in or try to catch us in the Jeffries tubes as we climb. We're going to search the Level 25 luxury rooms for any guests who may have made it through the bomb.
We climb now.
Platinum, silk, chocolate, uranium. Whatever you need, you can find it in the luxury rooms on Pleasure Sphere 64, where more luxuries than you can count for everything. Pleasure Sphere 64. Our rooms come in luxury and luxurier.
Hey employees, we've made it up to Level 25. No Marficians yet, and the handful of guests we've seen are passed out on the floor like all the rest. We're beginning a brief room-by-room search. I know it's against PS64 protocol to enter a guest's private room without permission, but desperate times call for desperate pleasures. Hello? Is anyone in there? Don't be afraid, this is Madam Xandra. Unless you're a Marfician, in which case be very afraid, because I have with me a very dangerous Uraxian gladiator with a very dangerous weaponized dildo. I'm not seeing anyone in the room. The drawers in the safe are open, though. They've been searching in here, too. Hey, look out! Don't fall in the hot tub! I don't need a giant bowl of Uraxian chowder on my hands. Or bisque. You think you're more of a bisque or a chowder guy?
What?
Never mind.
The room is so large. Is only one room?
What, this? Sure, it's a galactic presidential suite. Wait till you see the penthouse suite up on Deck 100.
Could fit entire training squad in one corner.
What can I say? Our rooms come in luxury and luxurier.
Doc's room is not luxurier.
Oh, where'd they put you?
Economy room S847.
Ah, economy block. Well, that's still pretty good. Tell you what, we make it through this, I'll make sure they give you an upgrade. Shit, someone's coming in. Hide!
Uraxian do not hide.
You don't know how many there are. Hide first, fight later. No time to argue.
This is getting ridiculous. Vortron said this would be simple, in and out. I don't call this in and out.
It would have been simple if the old cadre had just had it on him.
And whose fault is that?
Are you questioning the word of Vortron?
Of course not. Only being stuck in this disgusting den of sin looking for a fleepin' needle in a haystack.
The re-education camps were simpler, but don't worry. It'll be worth it when we ascend into Universe X.
Can't be worse than this universe, at least. I mean, just look at this place. Gross.
Ha! Surprise, asshole!
I'm getting good at this.
You sure are, honey. Hey, do you think we could maybe capture a Marfikian one of these days instead of just shooting them? You know, pump them for information? I'm very good at pumping.
Doc prefers shoot with laser dildo, but Smut Lady is probably right.
Next one we see, you jump him and I'll slap some manacles on him. I knew it was a good idea to bring the manacles. It's always a good idea to bring the manacles.
His plan.
Okay, you search some more of the rooms. I'm gonna answer one more question before we move on. And don't get involved in any shenanigans. Just look for survivors, okay?
Okay. Smut Lady?
Yes, Sugar Cricket.
Doc is hungry. We eat eel burger soon?
I'm getting a bit peckish myself. Sure, we'll figure something out.
Good. Okay, I go.
Hi, listeners. Things have been exciting around here. Still no idea what the Marfikians are looking for, or what the hell Universe X is. If you have an inkling, call in and let us know. No one has called in yet to say they're alive, but I refuse to give up hope. I know someone out there is listening. Whoever you are, and wherever you're from, Madam Xandra loves you. All right, let's jump into a question, shall we?
Hello, madam. I am of the Thalassian race of the moon Europa. I am born to very nice parents in a very nice aquatic village, but I always feel like I do not belong. It is not just that I do not like to eat the fishes or swim in the waters. As I grow older, I realize is that I do not feel like I am Thalassian. I do not belong in this body. Every day that I wake up, I look in the mirror, I see something that I am not. One day, when visiting Earth, I see the soaring eagles through the glass wall of aquarium, and I know that this is what I am. But to become a bird, to undergo surgery to remove the gills, to change the fins to the wings, is not covered by the Thalassian insurance. And my parents, oh, it will sadden them. I am their only child, and I am rejecting my heritage. But I feel trapped in this aquatic body that is not my own. What can I do?
Oh, sweetheart, body dysmorphia is so hard. Props to you for calling in and being vulnerable like that with me and with all my listeners. You're a brave soul, and that matters more than anything on the outside. It sounds like you've been grappling with this for a long time, and that you're absolutely sure you don't belong in a Thalassian body. When you come out, if you decide to come out, a lot of people, maybe including your parents, are going to ask you whether you're sure. As if you'd risk everything, your money, your family, your job, your life, over something this big if you weren't sure. And folks are going to take it personally. Your parents? Probably going to take it personally. As if you're making a choice to hurt them intentionally. As if it was something you wanted. As if anyone would choose something this difficult. But you, my lovely bird friend, you must flap those wings and rise above and know that you're beautiful. In the years after you come out, you're going to find out who really has your feathered back and who doesn't. Hopefully your parents love you enough to support you as you really are. And if they don't, then they didn't really love you. They loved the idea of you, their perfect little Thalassian child. And that idea is not you. It never has been. Practically speaking, the insurance is a serious concern. It's one of the biggest obstacles to trans-species folks getting the medical care they need. Everyone listening out there, please petition your galactic senators and station commanders. This is a real issue, and it's affecting real aliens like my caller here. In the meantime, caller, there are certain star systems where things are done a little more off-book, but please be careful. Safety first. The best advice I have is to seek out a support group. It's easy to feel alone in your situation, but you are not alone. I'd think an aquatic to non-aquatic species group in particular could be really useful to you for all those specific questions only they might be able to answer. Like, what's it feel like to go from gills to lungs? How did they afford their medical care? And if you ever want to call in again and talk to Madam Xandra about this or any other issues, please don't hesitate to give me a ring. I'm here for you. Thanks for calling. Oh, I wonder where Mr. Bloodnikov got off to. Usually he's back by the time I wrap up my call. I better go look for him and make sure he hasn't gotten his little manly mandibles into any trouble. I'll check back with you as soon as I can. Love you guys. Okay, employees, I'm down one gladiator. Not as much fun as one gladiator going down, unfortunately. So I'm now going back into the hallways of the Deck 25 luxury rooms to look for him. I'm sure he's fine. Dok is best fighter. Dok is professional. Oh, shit! Are you okay?
Should see other guy.
I am seeing him. I'm seeing him in about 10 pieces.
Morphic get a element of surprise.
Okay, we need to get you some bandages.
I am fine.
You're bleeding. It's a very pretty color, actually. Sort of a Pacific blue.
What is Pacific?
Never mind. The point is, we need to get you to the medical center.
Doc will be fine.
I believe you, but that doesn't mean we don't need to get you bandaged up. You'll have the whole sexy injured soldier vibe going on, so don't fight it.
Fine.
Medical center's just up a few decks on 28. All the way on the other side of the station, though. We'll have to cross through beach level 20.
Hey, Urexian, do not swim.
Don't worry. There's a cool little underwater moving walkway.
Fine.
Here, let me help you.
Doc do not need help.
Fine.
Okay, Doc need one hand. One hand.
Oh, I'll give you.
Damn, no smut joke about one hand. Just help up.
All right, but only because you're hurt. We're now heading across beach level 20 and under the dihydrogen monoxide sea over to the level 28 medical center. Dr. Bot 3000, if you're up and operational, we're gonna need some antiseptics and bandages.
Hello, vacationers! We hope you're enjoying your stay on Pleasure Sphere 64. We hope you are enjoying our 100 decks of titillation and relaxation. But please remember, there is nothing between the docking bays. Deck 63 consists of the docking bays and nothing else. Again, there is nothing between the docking bays. That is all. Thank you!
Greetings, patient. How may I assist you?
Hey, DocBot, I got an Iraxian here who plumb near got his pincher cut off.
He's not cut off.
Said near.
Okay, I heard you say you have an Urexian with an injured dentures.
Pincher, Doc, pincher. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna help myself to some bandages. I guess the Morphikian acoustic bomb really fried the circuits on robots, too.
Wait, you do not have authorized clearance to access the interior of the medical center.
I do so. Madam Xandra, employee clearance level 2.
Wait, you do not have authorized clearance to access the interior of the medical center.
Doc, could you...
Could I what?
Dok Bloodnikov. Thanks. Okay, hold out your leg. Oh, come on, you're over here. All right, I think that'll hold.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
Doc is still hungry.
Right. Well, we're just a hop, skip, and a light speed jump away from the Ilaria. Let's climb, shall we?
I'm craving something big and juicy.
I'm craving something with extra pickles. I'm craving something with McGrathian goat relish.
Craving is electric. Satisfy your cravings at the Illyria on deck 37.
Hey employees, we got Doc's leg bandaged up and we've made our way to the Illyria for a nosh. This whole battling an invading army thing really works up an appetite. We don't see any Marficians in the vicinity, but we're keeping an extra sharp eye out after what happened to Doc.
It's nothing. It's scratch.
Yes, you're so tough, I know. Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know, a noise from back there, behind the shelves.
Doc have laser gun at ready.
Careful. Careful. Freeze!
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'll give you cash.